Well, Shay Arad's brother, Ori, was among the hundreds of Israelis killed at a music festival in Hamas's terror attack on October 7th. He joins us live now from Israel. We thank you so much for your time. I can imagine this has been probably one of the most difficult times in your life over the past month. And, you know, Shay, I've been reading a lot about your brother's heroic last hours of his life on October 7th. What did you learn about what your brother did on October 7th?
Hi, Jamie. Good morning, and thank you for having me in your show. I will split the story of my brother's heroic act in the last moments for two. The first part is what we know from him, because he contacted my father in the beginning of the scenario. And the second part of the story we got from the two girls that he saved during this act. So at 6:30 a.m., he's calling to my father and telling him that there is a missiles alarm. Many of missiles are shooting on the party, and unfortunately in Israel we are quite regular for that kind of scenario, so nobody become too nervous. After around 40 minutes on 7 and 10 a.m., he is calling to my father again and telling him that, Dad, there is a totally different scenario here. There are ambushes of dozens of terrorists. They are shooting us with machine guns, throwing grenades, blocking the road from both sides, and I must take an action. I must confront them. I cannot leave the car because they will hunt me like a rabbit in the bushes, and it's impossible to stay here. My father told him that do what you need to do. You are in the field. You know the best. And that's the last time that we hear from him. It was in October 7:10 in the morning. After around 7 hours, on 2 p.m., a girl interviewing the Israeli press and told the interviewer that a curly-haired angel in a gray Jeep saved her life. We found the girl. I texted her. I sent her the picture of my brother, and she confirmed that he is the angel that saved her. So the rest of the story, it's the data that we got from her.
Wow.
Yeah, she told me that she and her friend started to drive home like the other thousands of people that just want to go home safely after the missiles attack. In those panic situations, somebody crashed her car, and her car was broken. She and her friend went out from the car, totally nervous, panic. Nobody stopped to take them with them, because it's quite reasonable. Nobody want to stop. Everybody just want to run out from this war zone. Until my brother came. He stopped his car. He smiled to her and told to those two girls that he never saw before, "Jump in, girls. You can count on me. I will take you home." He asked them to enter to his car. He threw a bottle of water to those two girls to make sure that they will be quiet and calm, and started to drive out from these ambushes. The girls told me that he succeeded to hit two terrorists, but after around 5 or 10 minutes of driving, he got shot. The car flipped. He got seriously injured, and he lost his conscious for around 30 minutes, while the girls pretended to be dead. After around 30 minutes, his conscience regained. He was super dizzy, but a terrorist saw him and came to finish the work like, a scenario from the Holocaust. And the girls stayed in the car for additional 3 hours until the military came to take them out and say to them, "Sorry, girls, we are handling now with the living people, not with the dead."
Shay, I'm wondering, I know how hard this must be for you and your family, but I'm wondering if it brings you any kind of comfort or solace to know that your brother died a hero on that day.
As you mentioned, in the end of the day, you don't have any. This is what we have, and we do find some comfort in the situation that, first of all, we know what he did. He completed his life while following his values. He always thought about the other. He always wanted to fight for the weak, and he saved two lives. He tried. He didn't panic. He was calm. He was smiley, and he controlled the situation. It's a disaster, but there is some scenarios that we hear now that is even more heartbroken. I know that you know about family that was slaughtered, pregnant ladies that that the terrorists opened their bellies and took out the babies, beheaded the babies. So our brother fights his way out, and he succeeded to save 2 lives, but he lost his while trying to do it.
Shay, we've been showing some pictures of your brother on our screen right now. We've got multiple pictures, and he's just got a big, huge smile in every one of these pictures. My last question is, can you tell us a little bit about your brother? What was he like? What did he love
Yeah.
him?
The definition of his name, Ori, is my light, because when he entered to a room, he fulfilled the room with a light, with happiness. He was extremely talented. He was extremely smart. He was very handsome with a beautiful smile, always surrounded by friends and family. He just came back from a long trip to Asia with 2 good friends. He's supposed to start his first degree in economics and psychology in the university in October. And he was truly amazing, talented young person.
Shay Arad, we appreciate you joining us on CP24 for telling the story of your brother. We wish you...
Your permission, really short last sentence.
Yep.
I think this is exactly the situation that we need to be together. Every country that thinks that is liberal, is want to live and think that life is more important than death, need to work and stand with Israel, and not stand with Israel, it's stand together. Because today is Israel, next time it's United States, and the next time it's Canada. You cannot fight that. You cannot fight that kind of pure evil. We need to work together on this one, and I hope that somebody will think like me, and we will do the coalition that we need to do to eliminate this Hamas ISIS, because it's nothing. We cannot live together now, right now.
Shay Arad, we appreciate your time. Thank you so much for telling your brother's story, and we wish you healing in the weeks, months, and years to come. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Jamie. Have a good day.
And for the latest on the Israel-Hamas war, you can head to our website, cp24.com.